Well, operation. Is there actual people operating this thing? Who are you? My hands are full, so I'll excuse myself here. To the fat? What? Well, what should I talk about? Want to hear why we rebelled? Sure. Working on the Highwind, we spent every day slaving under Heidegger. Whenever he got yelled at by the president, he immediately take it out on the crew. We put up with this all the time, even when he beat us. I mean, I finally made it on the crew of the famous Highwind. There's no way I was going to quit over him. Let's see, it's been a week ago. It was my shift and we were heading towards the North Cave. Everyone, including the president and Scarlet, got on. And with them, I saw Sid, a legendary pilot. And he was looking around the inside of the ship, looking really, nostalgic. He even talked to us. I couldn't believe it. I was so impressed. He was every bit as warm-hearted as we'd always heard. Sid said that if he had the Highwind, things would be a lot easier. Now here we are, off to save the planet. It's true. He really overwhelmed me. That's why we decided to help. After the North Cave, we went to Junon, and I started screaming, "Fire! Fire!" In the middle of all the commotion, we stole the ship from the Shinra. That's how it happened. It was a minor mutiny against our leaders. I guess Kate Sith was sort of part of it there, / in the loop. Barrett and you were captured by Heidegger. We waited 7 days for a chance to rescue you guys before we finally could. So thanks to our successful mission, we were able to see you again. I hope I didn't bore you too much with that long story. Well, there's the explanation. Chocobo that way? What? Hi. I'm bored. Want to ride a chocobo? How do I? Listen, you gotta ride in on a chocobo you've raised yourself. If you bring your chocobo to the stable, you can let it rest here. So this has to do with like the chocobo race and stuff. I'll take care of it for you. Well, how do you raise a chocobo? Can't say I know much about that. If you want to know about raising a chocobo, there's a chocobo ranch here in Midgar. You should ask them. Is this just like a new kind of hub sort of place for the rest of the game? Operation. Where am I going? Oh, that's a table, not a decorative part of the carpet. Sorry, go speak to Captain Sid. Well, he's not in here, so I guess I'm not doing that here. Cockpit, so probably this way. Damn it. Why didn't you tell me you could fly an airship? Thought Tifa was gone for good. Sorry, but I had to do something to trick the enemy. Come on, everyone is waiting. Everyone's here? Smash Ultimate intensifies? Welcome to my airship, the Highwind. What's wrong? Should be more excited than that. Sid. Yeah. Not enough crew. Oh, it's gameplay. I can never tell. Well, it takes all kinds. Tifa, I'll give you info on Shinra. Ask me if there's anything you don't understand. Sure, let's do a recap then. Tifa, I'll give you info on Shinra. Oh, well, I guess never mind. All we have to do is just pilot. They don't have to talk to us. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Everyone talks to me, I get all nervous and mess things up. Imagine we crash here. Hey, what the hell are you doing? So... what's that sad face for? Pilot and training level 3. Yeah, don't talk to me right now. Do you think we aren't strong enough without Cloud? Do you think we can't save the planet alone? Meteor is coming, and Weapon is on the rampage. Oh, I thought it was killed. At a time like this, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. No idea at all. Get a hold of yourself, Tifa. Come on, let's think about this. No way we can get off of this train we're on. If only Cloud was here, everything would be fine. Cloud would stand that cocky little way he did and tell us what to do. He'd say, everything is under control, Tifa. Tifa, when do you become such a wimp? I'm sorry, Barrett. I'm so depressed. I'm surprised at myself. And Tifa, the reason why we all thought it was Cloud was because I know. That's why I want to make sure. That's why I have to see him again. So glad you're alright, Tifa. Cheer up, Tifa. I want you to know I didn't dislike him. Gotta admit, he was a strange dude. Just when you thought he was cool, he'd do some damn fool thing. Then when you thought he was smart, he'd show how stupid he was. Everything about him, from his movements to his speech, were kinda odd. Knowing what I do now, I can see why he was that way. Well, as long as you stay alive, I might just see him again someday. So cheer up, sis. I'll be able to see him someday. If we can find out where he is, the Highwind will get us there in no time. I can never tell when I can move here. Maybe. Cloud is still stuck in the North Crater, where the ground cracked and swallowed him up. Buried in the depths of the underground. Deep within the earth. Are you talking about the life stream? The life stream sometimes gushes out from cracks in the ocean floor to the surface. I heard about such a place. Maybe. Just maybe, Clouds. What? Does Cloud always gotta be around? I've been fine without him in the beginning. Right? What happened to the tough girl I used to know? Where'd she go to? We can find out where he is. The Highwind will get us there in no time. Well, what do I do here to progress? What? Cheer up, Tifa. Pilot training, Captain Sid. Tifa, sorry. I've got to show this moron how to land the ship. Don't worry. It'll be done in a minute. Oh, Tifa. No matter what your goal is, you've got to be prepared. Go to the operation room and get ready. Oh. Guess that's what I'm doing now. Tifa, I'll give you info on Shinra. Ask me if there's anything you don't understand. Top 10 lies in video game history. It sure seems like. This looks like it would potentially be a way, but it's not. Alright, operation room. So, I don't know. Tifa, thank you for a job well done. Oh, I'm making a party now? Well, yes, definitely. But then... level 38, we can use Sid a bit, maybe? Is maybe what we'll do here? It doesn't immediately do cutscene, does it? Okay. Thank you for a job well done. Your command? Okay, I gotcha. Here, let's quickly do this, actually. Alright, you're my new main character. Barrett, Kate Sith. Let's reorganize here a little bit. Don't need these things here. Okay. Whoops. Dang it. Whoops. Okay, there we go. And then... thank you for a job well done. PHS. Pretty sure Yuffie has some stuff here, too. So, let's see here quickly. Materia. Yep. Let's see here. And then maybe just in case someone wants that. Is there just an unequipped thing? No. You'll take the bronze bangle. Alright, so I'm thinking that my party now is going to be Tifa, Vincent, Sid. Is what I'm thinking here. So let's see. Then I can go ahead and equip Spear. Ooh. 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 I don't know if there's anything I necessarily need to combine here anyway. Oh my god. Let's see here. So you have the gold armlet right now. That super crazy thing. The wizard bracelet. Oh, it really tanks your defense, though. It really brings up your magic defense. But your defense tanks. Ooh. Oh. I lose my magic defense. Ooh. Sure, I'll take that. There isn't a better alternative, is there? Not particularly here. Yeah, so you'll just stick with that. But look, you have more slots now. Enemy skill. There's the lightning all. Hold on. Let's see here. What are my options on Sid? Yeah, so I gave him the Dragoon Lance. It hits the hardest here, too. Yeah, he can get the Fire Armlet now. Is what I'm thinking. Fire Armlet. Accessory. I'll see what this Reflect even is. There's so many things. Is there anything I want to combine? Here's a really strong enemy skill. So... there's so many things here. Long range, Shiva, Ramu Titan, Earth Transform. Yeah, I just had that on there for experience, I think. Not like it's combined with anything here. But I think when you put it on the thingamabob here... no, it would give the elemental effect to this thing if I combined it with something else. So I think I just have it on here just so it gains EXP. Assuming it still gains EXP. Yeah, so you have the Wimpy enemy skill here right now, because you can focus on other things. Transform, is there anything that might be handier here? I have the Fire All. Can't really combine anything else here. We already have a sense? Yeah, I already have a sense there. Sure, so... all lightning, enemy skill, Odin... I can give you this Neo Bahamut. You have just my hardest hitting things then or something. I don't need to put all on there. Extra MP increases power of Parrot Magic. Sure! Let's try that with Neo Bahamut. Anything I want to combine here? Like all with ice? Sure. Attack with Parrot Materia, absorb MP at the same time. So, if I attack with the really good enemy skill, then I absorb. That should be a really good combo, right? Probably. And then I just put on a whole bunch of random crap. Even if it's just gaining EXP with them. Sure. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been randomly filling. I wasn't sure how much materia I had. I was like, let's just keep on slapping stuff on and maybe I'll use most of my inventory here anyway. Okay, what are things I actually for sure want? Sure, I guess. You can sense too. Gravity, Poison, Chocomog, Ifrit. Sure, cover, why not? And then maybe Steel or something? Counter attack? Sure, do that. That sounds good to me. So I can use the bumpers. I wasn't 100% sure if that was going to be the case, but give her a job well done. Let's see here. HP MP restore. Okay. And then thank you for a job well done. Let's go ahead and save. And go into the slot here again. There we go. Sure. I don't actually know what I do here to progress. It just said go to the command room. I have to do something to back out. Well, I got my party set up for a little bit of gameplay here for a little while. That print is almost done. I was thinking about taking a quick BRB break, but I do kind of want to be here when the print finishes. Let's see here. What are we actually at percentage-wise? It says it's at 100%. But it's at layer 173 out of 225. So there's still a lot of layers to go. They're just, like, super lightning fast. Is all it is. Alright, well, I just need to get up and stretch and stuff. And, take a quick BRB break, I think. This is probably a good time to take a very quick BRB break. And I'll be back in time for the print to finish here. I return here. And... wah. Wah, wah, wah. Maybe I go back now that I have my party set up or something or other? Maybe? Let's have a look-see here. And we'll go back to the northern crater or something like that and rescue Cloud? I don't know. Okay. You just give the signal when you're ready to fly full speed. Okay, here's a signal. What? What? Pilot train level 4! Are we going? We're going. Pilot train level 4. Ah, we're off! Oh. Oh, is that the meteor up there? Map. Whoops. Whoa. Oh. Well, how do I go forward? What? Oh, like that. Okay. So do I go back towards the northern crater? Huh. Okay. So this is my new means of traversal, it looks like. Well, I just saved not that long ago. Well, now here's a super easy way to get around the world. That's nice. So, up here, I presume? Just mosey on this. Oh. What the hell was that? Came buzzing past here like a powerhouse. Hmm? Came buzzing past here like a powerhouse. Can I not even land? What? Hmm? How do I disembark? I have no idea. How was that? Came buzzing past here like a powerhouse. Huh. I feel like I'm missing something here. How do I... Oh. The menu brings me back to here. Wait. Signal when you're ready to fly full speed. We're staying put? Wait, how do you disembark? Also, wait, what's this about? Info about the Shinra. Everything appears calm right now at Shinra. So now's the time to look for Cloud. I'm worried about him too. I wonder where Cloud is. Could he already be... Oh, the prince done? I have no idea. I'm probably gonna have to look at that long play in a sec or something. Whoa. Came buzzing past here like a powerhouse. I don't know. But look at this. The thing is done. And from a distance, it looks kind of cool here. This is the first time that I've ever printed this model. I haven't tried it out before, but it looked pretty cool. I tried 3D printing a crystal dragon once before. It was a very different model, and it didn't turn out super good. I didn't quite like the design after it was printed out, and it was super fragile and stuff. There was a lot of stringing that went on this that my camera might not quite be able to pick up. There, you can see a whole bunch of stringing. Whole bunch of stringy plastic and stuff. Camera, this way. And then stop tracking me, because the moment I hold that up, it's gonna break everything. Yeah. Crystal Dragon. And probably someone's prize at Fragapalooza. Whoa. Let's see here. There we go. Just kind of unstick each of the joints. I think this stuff, the legs rotate. Yeah. I just need to unstick them a little bit first. Maybe they only rotate up to a certain radius? Or something like that? I don't know. This back one should rotate as well, from what it looked like when it was printing. Play with that sometime later. Just kind of unstick these from one another. Slightly fuse together. There we go. Something like this-ish. Unstick each of the individual joints. Wow. Really thin over here. I want to be careful not to break it. There we go. That turned out pretty okay. Pretty flexy around this way, too. That's cool. I'll have to clean up a whole bunch of the stringing stuff later. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Apart from all the stringing and stuff here. Have a cool color scheme. Or something or other. I used what's called a luminous star black. It's supposed to glow with like green specks in the dark. I've never seen it do that. And I used a marble for the white instead of just a solid white. So it's got a little bit of a texture on it. So it looks a little bit more rock-like, fitting with the crystal theme and stuff. That's not half bad. I was just kind of eyeballing the curled up size and length compared to like the other ones, trying to make it a similar size. But now I can directly compare. This about the same length as my other ones? Yeah. It looked like when I was eyeballing comparing the models that it'd be about the same. I want to make sure that these are all about the same, keep all the frag prize about the same stuff. It looks like I did. Wow. Hey. Get you here. There we go. Wow. Another frag dragon done. A very different kind of one. Probably try printing another one of these at some point. Probably in a different color scheme. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. He's a bit thicker than a lot of these other ones. I'll put the build plate back here. Boop de bop. I'll turn my tracking thingamabob back on. Let's see. Take out this plastic. And I think I am going to do another quick print tonight. So I can do something that's going to not take that long at all. And the print that I had in mind for the last little bit of however long I'm streaming here was going to be this part of this one. So doing like a bronze one. Is my tracking broken? Does it not? Camera? It has a yellow light instead of the blue light that it normally has. Turn off the tracking. Turn it over this way, turn on the tracking. Now it thinks it sees me. And I found bronze filaments, but they just kind of looked more brownish, less shiny, and stuff like that. So I recently picked up this filament. I actually just took it out of the box for the first time, out of the plastic, like right before coming back for this session, since I figured that's better than doing it on camera. This color is supposed to be red copper, and I thought this might look pretty good for a bronze, and also distinctly different enough from this gold. Like, I think that was my problem, is that it looked a little bit too much like my gold color that I had. Antique gold is the name of that color. So, let's see if I can unstick it from the side here. Let's see what this is like. And then, overnight tonight, I can have the glue set on there. And then it'll be done by tomorrow and stuff, and everything will be good. I need to tell the printer to be hot again. I shouldn't have let it cool down. And I need to have a look at that long play for what the heck I do here, because what? Let's see here. So we were at that point, and then a whole bunch of stuff happens, and then airship. And then, well, they disembarked somehow, and then they go around doing a bunch of side stuff. So clearly there's a button to disembark that I don't know what it is. Here. Does it look like they do anything special? No, not particularly. Maybe it's that I just can't land here. So there's gotta be something that I can figure out here. Surely. Alright, where did I have the file for this? For this trophy here. 3-color, top. Yeah, I had one that was literally just called the top part of it. Will this feed in straight? Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. Yeah, it'll feed in properly. It's just the end was a little bit bendy because of the way that it was wrapped around at the end of the roll initially. So I was slightly concerned at first. Tell it to print that. Yes, please. I don't remember how long those take, but not long. Wow. Plastic loopies. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I forgot I took off the probe, because I was worried that the dragon was going to potentially be such a big print that it might come over and accidentally attach the probe. Whoops. Here, you can have your probe back. There we go. Yeah, it can't exactly get its coordinates if I took away the probe that lets it get its coordinates. So, what the heck? What the heck? What the heck? So if I go somewhere else as a test, can I... This was the buggy disembark button. I don't know. I can't disembark. Maybe there is just specific locations? Something like that, and I am hitting the general right button. But, here. Let's go somewhere like here. What? Oh, yeah, that let me disembark. So it is just specific areas. But in terms of progression, I don't know if the Dudo in the video is trying to do side stuff, because I think they've done some side stuff before, like that Yuppie quest that I followed along with. Like, they're going to the Chocobo farm and doing a bunch of stuff at this point. Yeah, and naming a Chocobo, and at least that looks like naming a Chocobo. So the length in these long plays might have been a little bit misleading about how much game is actually left. This person sure can play a whole bunch of Final Fantasy VII at once, assuming this was all just like one... Wait, what? Oh, I went too far ahead. Assuming this was all one sitting, or at least each of these was one sitting. Each of these long play parts. Now it's getting its coordinates. A-okay. So, what? Did they actually do something along the way that was necessary? So I get a Chocobo. And then... There's no way this is all necessary. There's no shot. There's a key. What all is going on here? What? And then Cloud's in like some hospital here or something? What? Final Fantasy VII guide. What all do I have to do? What? Here, this. So I did the Great Glacier, the crater, escape from Junon. Huge materia. That's a side thing, right? Probably. Back on board, the Highwind takes Sid to operations to make a new party and take off to begin your quest for the first 2 huge materia. Is that optional? This memento is all I have left of my husband. I'll give it to you if you'll please stop Meteor. Is that actually important then? What? Wow. Don't want all this gloopy plastic getting in the, getting in my print. Get that out of there. Even though it would probably wipe it off. That's what this initial line that it does is meant to do. Meh meh meh. Pursue the huge materia at the Coral Reactor and Fort Condor in any order, but Barrett seems pretty agitated and bent on protecting his hometown first. So, wait, do I need huge materia? Wait, did I miss something? Escape from Junon. Hold on. I am lost. Much like when we needed to find the Temple of the Ancients. If I was playing this as a kid and I, got up to this point, this would definitely be another point that I would probably end up quitting the game because I'd be so lost on what it is I'm supposed to do. Why is this not loading? Escape from Junon. Is there something that I missed here at the end? Oh. Yeah, let's see here. Talk to the crewman in the near left corner to form a party and return to the cockpit. Talk to the pilot to take control of the airship and begin your search for Cloud. Okay. As you scour the planet, you'll notice almost every town has something new to offer. You'll find new weapons at the shop in Costa del Sol, materia previously unavailable by purchase at shops in Fort Condor, Costa del Sol, and Rocket Town, and accessories previously unavailable to purchase at the shop in Rocket Town. Additionally, the Junon shops have been re-outfitted to carry nearly every single weapon unavailable by purchase prior to this point in the game. By talking to the right people, you learn about it is another thing, much like the thing for the Temple of the Ancients and the keystone and stuff like that, where the game just expects you to go around the world with your new traversal tool until you happen to stumble on the right thing and hear enough hints from different people. So maybe I would have slowly figured it out as a kid or something like that, but I don't know. Learn about an island in the south that boasts an unusually close proximity to the life stream and an especially good doctor. Pilot the Highwind to the 3-Taloned Island in the southeast and head for the village of Midiel, located along the southern perimeter of the forest. Enter the item store to the right and talk to the Cray shopper. Catch the white chocobo and feed it some Samolan greens, apparently a dialectal variation, as cilantro is to the coriander, and so are whatever. If you spoke to Cole at Chocobo Farms, you know it likes to be scratched behind the ears. Do so and you'll receive contain materia. Exit, climb the steps, and enter the weapons store on the first landing. So should I really quickly go to the Chocobo Farm if I need to go here anyway? Exit, climb the steps, and enter the weapons store on the first landing. Make sure you speak to the Cray shopper again. Examine the door near the rear of the shop. Exit and head out left toward the accessory store. Examine the planking where it creaks. You'll find a beat-up, useless old key. Return to the weapons store and try it in the door in the back. When it breaks off in the lock, tell the truth and the shop owner will give you a curse ring. Go to the crown level and visit the materia store to the right of the archway and talk to the Cray shopper one last time before heading into the main square. Approach a dog and you'll overhear a conversation about a pokey-headed young thing being cared for at the clinic. Okay, so this stuff I don't need to do, right? Just like this and I'll go there. What? It's saying stuff about the gas chamber now? I guess it skipped most of the escape here. Costa del Sol Disc 2 shopping guide. Visit the man in the bar if you wish to purchase the solid bazooka, the scent clip, the spiral shuriken, the long barrel, and the gold M-phone. Cray shopper. When the item, weapon, and materia stores become unavailable later in the game, you'll be able to buy the items from the Cray shopper, but only those corresponding to the shops in which you spoke to her. I should just start saving in some completely different slots from this point on, just in case I ever feel like going and getting more stuff, which I probably won't. I'll probably just continue with the remake games and other stuff here, but... So, go there, and Cloud's being cared for in a clinic in the 3-Taloned Island in the southeast, village of Midiel. Hold on. So, yeah, this is how I move forward. Oh yeah, it'll do that, because I'm still using display capture. Then my input's not going through initially. Southeast, this is southwest. So this way. I assume it's that one there? The only place on that island? Probably? Because I don't know what else it could possibly be. So, this? How do I... disembark? This is the button that I used to disembark before. I can disembark here. I guess I just needed more space.